What's up guys, so we're here in Lifecycle Mindanao Avenue or Lifecycle Rock Plaza. So sabi ko nga sa inyo, napakamahal na ng presyo ng crudo, oil products, diesel man yan o gasolina. Sobrang taas na. And in the next week, it's going to rise up even higher. So in Metro Manila, it's gonna be around 80 pesos per liter for diesel. And I don't wanna know what the gas prices are going to be on that day. So we're going to soup up our bikes. As you know, we have a 26-incher Jamis that I've been using for the past year or so. It's been primarily stock. I've done a few changes as far as the bearings are concerned. I've changed the hose, made sure that it's nice and fit for the year 2022. But today, we are taking it to the next level by putting in we are taking it to the next level by putting in a new fork. So we're gonna be putting a RockShox Judy fork in it. It's a 27.5 inch. It's a 27.5 inch fork. We've retained it's a 27.5 inch fork, but we've retained the 26-incher front tire. That's the great thing about these standard size forks, is that they're still quick release. We're not gonna have a problem with the front wheel not being skewer or not being a thread type skewer or one of those spindle types. So we've gotten that for around 13 or 15,000 pesos. We're not gonna tell you the exact price because, you know, again, it's not available. It's not something that you're going to be buying, especially if you have a newer bike. But yeah, we're gonna get a RockShox fork in it. We've changed the pedals into flat pedals. We've also put in a speedometer. That's a cat eye. We went to Sarap Magbike by Ian Howe over there, the same street. And what else did we put? We've got a new stem. It's a 10-degree negative stem, and we've also got a new handlebar to make it all nice and wide. So this is really going to change the profile of the bike. It's going to make it truly able bike as far as the trails are concerned. I was not confident with the front suspension. It was a Marzocchi or I forgot, but it was the stock of the Jamis. And as much as it's good for the road, we're not going to be taking this on the road, and we've gained quite a few pounds, and we want to be nice and safe when we're gonna be doing the trails. So yeah, Lifecycle, they've got everything here. Not really, I mean, we had to go to other bike shops to get some of those small bits, but as far as the upgrade parts are concerned, suspension, they've got it here. Especially if you've got a giant bike, this is the place to go. So without further ado, we're gonna step inside. We're gonna show you the bike and what's being done to it. We're gonna show you the weight of the old components versus the new components and how we've taken this bike to the next level. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching. So we've got here the Jamis. It's a 26er. The model is the XC Sport. So at the time, this is pretty okay. It's a pretty okay bike. I mean, you could take it to the trails. It has full suspension, so it's got this. What is this? I don't actually know the brand of the rear shock, but it is full suspension. It's got a good linkage on it. It's not one of those just two links between the frame and the rear part. It does have this linkage that makes it a bit more rigid. I have tried this on some light trails, and I can tell you it is a capable bike. It does have some raspiness on the suspension, as it is about a 6, maybe 8-year-old bike. But as you can see, these modern touches, that geometry is still something that is applied to bikes of this period. It also has a very beefy rear end over here and another pivot right there. As you can see, there are a bit of rust points, but we'll be addressing that in the near future. But as for today, it will be a front shock change, a change in the stem and also the handlebars. This is the old shock right here. And so may pantimbang sila kuya here at Giant, because you know we have a lot of weight weenies. So this is 2.6 kilos on the dot, and the new shock, I can tell you just by holding this, it is a sizable weight difference, and it is 2.2 on the dot, so that's 400 grams saved. But this also has the first part of the bearings in it, and also has that plastic spacer over there. So let's just say we saved around 400 or 500 grams just on the fork. We'll also be changing this stem. This is the Jamis OEM stem with a Jamis OEM handlebar. So as you can see, it's a bit short, and what we'll be putting in is the Giant. So this negative stem, that's around 90 millimeters. It is fit for oversized 2, but it has this adapter to fit the normal 30.8, I believe, of the RockShox. We'll also be putting a big downhill handlebar on it to make it that much beefier. We have here the old handlebar and stem combo. and it is 422 grams. Alright, so this is the handlebar and stem combo that we'll be putting in. 307 for the handlebar. Again, this is uncut. This is full length as compared to the older one. And we have the stem here, 165. So right now we're not seeing any weight savings in the stem and the handlebar. But the thing is, we're going to be adding around 3 inches each side on the handlebars, and we're also putting in a beefier and longer stem, so that will be for safety and also for better handling. So another thing we're going to be putting in is these giant grips. So they're stippled in giant and they've got bar ends, so very nice. So yan na, nakabit na yung stem tsaka yung handlebar, and ngayon finifit na yung grip. So natatakot kami kanina na baka kukulangin yung housing ng cable para dito sa mas mahabang handlebar, pero thankfully umabot naman. So we're very happy for that, and it's looking to be a very nice looking build. Buti nga na dito kami pumunta sa Giant kasi maganda naman yung hardware ng Giant as compared to our options in cheaper bike shops, and also yung construction na rin, at least kahit pa paano we're actually getting a better product, a product that's actually tested by racers and alike. It's a miracle that we were able to find this RockShox Judy. I actually called them here in Lifecycle and they told me na wala silang stock. Pero since you were already buying the stem, the handlebar, si ate was gracious enough to check out the warehouse and everything and find this one RockShox Judy just for us. Parang hinintay talaga kami nitong RockShox na to. And the great thing is we don't have to change the wheel set as this comes with a QR. And also as far as the brakes are concerned, they mount right in. A lot of the bikes you'll see nowadays, they'll have adapters, as the braking system is not compatible to the fork. But as you can see, no adapters. The caliper bolts straight into the fork. Maybe we'll need to do some adjustment when we fit the wheels itself, but hopefully that will not be the case. So again, this is still the 26-inch wheel. The fork is rated for 27.5, but it doesn't look too bad. And it actually, once we upgrade the wheel into the 27.5, it will actually be more modern as the staggered spec of the newer bikes, having the 29-inch front tire and the 27.5 rear. So just a bit of adjustment on the controls of the bike and we'll be soon good to go. So it's finally done. So we've got the RockShox Judy fork in. That is a straight cut fork. It's non-tapered. We've also put in a giant stem and a giant handlebar for downhill. We've also got the giant grips. We've got a new Cat Eye Padrone Plus and also some Shimano pedals.
Zombie Apocalypse.